I know you didn't talk after the last game, but some of the guys were frustrated with maybe some turnovers and some of that type of play. Do you feel it was cleaner tonight overall?
Maybe a little bit, just a touch, but still some things to clean up.
The overtime goal, I mean, I'm not criticizing your skating or your puck handling, but when you slip for a little bit at 3-on-3, does your heart skip a beat to keep that play alive?
Yeah, you just want to keep it alive, obviously. I thought it was two really, really good shifts by our guys in a row, and then, kind of get them hemmed there, and you're just trying to keep it alive. Obviously, I'm taking on a forward and trying to make something happen, slip a little bit, but just keep it alive, and obviously Leo and Bushi make a great play.
Roslovic was right there for that power play goal. How do you think he played on the PP?
Yeah, he was great. Honestly, he's been great since he's been here. It's pretty impressive, really. Doesn't have a camp, jumps right in, and has looked real dangerous every game. He's been great.
Can I ask you about Bouchard? We've been talking a fair amount about him this year. I mean, he stood in there the other night and answered some questions about turnovers and then an overtime winner tonight. What do you see on your end from a guy just pushing through it and trying to figure it out?
I mean, isn't that the most Bouch thing ever? To stand in there like he does, you guys can say what you want about him. We love him in there. We know he's his best is among the very, very, very best. We got his back no matter what's going on. So, his play can be better. Everyone's play can be better. But really happy for him to get that big goal and quiet some people a little bit.
I wanted to ask you about the focus prior to play this game when they're showing the Jays game on. Fans are cheering Jays.
Yeah.
What was that like?
That was really, really strange. Obviously, we're all on the Jays bandwagon, and everybody's wanting them to win, and it's so disappointing, obviously. But strange to have it on during the game. Listening to the crowd was distracting for sure. I'm glad they shut it off there for the third.
When they're showing it, not only showing it, but they're showing it with sound during the TV timeouts as well.
Yeah,
that's
it was bizarre. Yeah, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. I found myself watching the Jays game, sitting on the bench. Listening to the crowd while I'm on the ice. What just happened. It was very strange. But you know what? Historic moment. Couldn't be more gutted for those guys. Obviously we know what that feels like. It's and for it to be the way it happened, just completely gutted for those guys. It's been a fun run and been a lot of fun. They've given Canada a lot to cheer about, and they should be very, very proud of themselves.
You guys have obviously been in that same situation where the whole country kind of rallied around you.
Yeah, special. Special to, and that's what I keep on saying. This is what sports is all about: is bringing people together. And for the last, throughout the summer and the last 2 months especially, they've really brought people together, and that's what it's all about. So, as I said, those guys can be very proud, hold their heads high. It was a special group.
Connor, what do you make of this past week? And I know it's been an up and down week, but yet you guys come out with 6 points from the last 4 games, still getting pretty valuable points.
Yeah, we're finding ways to get points. It hasn't been very pretty. But it's October hockey. It's a bit scrambly, a bit emotionless at times. We got to find a way to bring some emotion into the game, get ourselves going a little bit during some of those lulls. But we're finding ways to put points on the board, and that's what it's all about. Not off to the best start of our lives, but not off to the worst start either. So we're hanging in there right now.